Hello there. In this video, we're not going to check out anything. Hang on. Hello there. In this video, we're going to start to design out the courses and merch page. So let's go. Okay, so welcome back to our file. We're currently in the designs file, so let's just go and have a quick look at our designs. So we've got our home page and our about page. Let's hop over to the research file and let's grab our next wireframe. So let's go in here. So that's exactly what we need, the courses and merch page. So let's press Command C, let's go back to the designs page. Let's just paste that in there. Okay, so to begin with, let's just grab the About Us page. Let's just Option, click and drag and bring that across. Let's just go ahead and delete some of the things that we're not going to need. So we don't need that, don't need that. Remove that section, remove that section. Just going to lift that section up for now, and I'm just going to delete that. Okay, what I might do to make my life easier is just drag this courses and merch wireframe next to my designs so I can see it. Okay, so to start with, let's go into the navigation and actually let me just adjust which page we're on. So this is activated and that will just be enabled. Okay, that's good. I think I've done that for the other pages as well. Yep, so that's home, that's about, that's courses and merch. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to update this text here so it's relevant to the courses and merch page. Okay, there we go, that's done. So courses and merch, level up your design skills with our expert-led courses and explore creative merch made for designers. I think that summarizes the page really well. Okay, so now we've done the top section, let's move on to the next bit. I think we need our company logos. So let's just go ahead, I'm just going to delete out that, and I'm actually going to Option, click and drag and take the logos out of that section. Let's move that up a little bit and let's put it 8 pixels away for now. I think that should be okay. Okay, so now our logos are in. We're going to need the tabs component next, so let's just grab that. So let's go into here, let's type tabs, and let's just grab that from the UI kit. Let's just try that again. Okay, so we need, let's just rename these to all categories, courses, and the last one is merchandise. And what we can do with the remaining tabs is just press Command Shift H and that hides those. Okay, let's bring that to the center of the page. Let's just bring that up a little bit and let's do 48 pixels for now. Okay, now our tabs component is in. Let's go to the next section and let's work on the courses. Let's just go to the left hand side to one of our other pages and let's grab a copy of this container here, so for latest courses. So let's just Command C. Let's bring that in over here to the About Us page and let's just Command V. Okay, let's hold Shift and let's just click and drag and bring that up. Okay, that should be good. Right, so looking at our wireframe, we have 2 rows of courses. We have the heading, and from memory, instead of these filters, we're going to use a Sort Selector. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go in here, let's duplicate these cards into another row. So we press Command D. So let's make this heading full width. So instead of hug, let's go to the auto layout and click on fill. Let's align it to the left. Now let's go into our assets and let's do sort, and that should bring up the Sort Select component, which it does. Let's just Command C on that, delete. Let's go into here, press Command V. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to click onto the heading frame and I'm just going to double click where it says align left. I'm just going to double click and that sets the space between to auto, so that's pushing those 2 items apart. Let's go ahead and add some placeholder text into the Sort Selector. So let's just do sort by, and that will do for now. Okay, so we've got our cards in here. What I am going to do is just change the structure slightly. I want to expand the spacing, but only between these cards. So I'm going to select both of the cards, Shift A, call this level cards. Then I'll do this one as row 1 and row 2. Let's just change the spacing and set some variables. So let's just do the space between 24 and we can zero out that padding. Okay, what I might do is just set that space between to 32 because that matches the horizontal spacing as well. So let's set that for now. Okay, we adjusted the space between these cards. Let me just go into the grid for a second, just turn it on. So that aligns perfectly with the grid, so that's good. So we just turn that off again. Okay, so the second row here is duplicate content of row 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some unique content to this. So I'll just be a second. Okay, so now that content has been updated on row 2, what I'd like to do is add some new instructor images, as we'll probably have some new instructors for these courses. So let's just go ahead, let's go into Actions and let's go into UI Faces, which is a plugin we've used previously. And I'm just going to go ahead and select some new instructor images that we can use for our designs. So I'll just be a sec. Okay, there we go. I've just added those beneath our designs. So let me just close that down. Let's just go ahead and let me just duplicate, Option, click and drag. And keeping these selected, go back into Actions, go to Remove Background, and I'll let AI remove the background for me. Okay, that's done. That's really good. Okay, let's go ahead and copy these images and let's add them to our UI kit. Okay, so in the UI kit, let's go in here into cards and let's just scroll down. Let's go to instructor images and let's just go ahead. Let's paste what I have just down here. Okay, that's good. So let me just Command C, the first one. Let's go ahead and let's add a variant to our instructor component. So that's fine. This will be instructor number, we're doing 005. Okay, let's do 005 here. Okay, let's press Command V. Let's paste in our image. Let's Option Shift and let's just drag that down to scale it down. And let's get it a similar size to what we had before. I think it is 224 by 224, so that's good. Let's get rid of the old one. Okay, so that should be okay for now. Let me just grab this small variant here. Let's just test it, how that looks. So we've got instructor, let's put number 5 in there. Okay, so our instructor number 5 sits okay within this frame. Okay, what I'll do is I'll speed this section up, but I'm going to do the same process for the remaining 3 images. Okay, there we go. So I've added the remaining instructors. Let's just delete out these images for now. Let's just zoom in to our image and let's just quickly cycle through. So that's 5, 6, 7 and 8. So they're all in there now and they seem to sit okay within this frame. Let's delete that and let's go ahead. Let's lock this for now. Let's go up to library. Let's go to publish and let's add some notes. Okay, let's click on publish. Okay, those changes have been successfully published in our UI kit. Let's go back to our designs. Okay, let's just go ahead. Let me just copy these for now and let's just pop them in our assets frame here. So let's just make this slightly wider than what it is. Let's paste them in. There we go. Okay, let's go up to libraries. Let's go and let's just update the card because we know what the update is. Let's close that down. Okay, so now we've updated our component. Let's go into these cards. Let's click here and let's just change this from 1 and let's go to 5. Let's do this one as 6, this one as 7 and the last one as 8. And as you can see, all those images have loaded in. So we've got our new instructor images to use. Okay, that's it for this part of the video. The next part will be next week. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, all of those things, and I will see you in the next video. Go!